My name is Rajat Nair. My register number is URK19CS1107. Today we're gonna talk about on the topic inheritance in Java. So basically inheritance. So we will go to the first question. Write a program to implement multi-level inheritance for the following scenario: human, professor, CS professor. Here human is the superclass and then professor is the subclass which is extended by the human, which extends human, and CS professor is another subclass for a professor. So we will go to the code now. Basically we have created a class called human. It is a superclass in which we have provided some variables, that is string name, string gender, int age, and then we have created a human constructor in which we are storing the main variables into some normal variables like string a, string b, int c. So basically name equal to a, gender equal to b, and age equal to c. Basically it's a normal constructor of the class. Now we have to display the name, gender and age from the human class. So basically we have provided a system.out.print statement in which name, gender, age is there. Now we have to create a professor class which is a subclass. So for the syntax we have to use is class professor extends human. So basically if we put this, so what is going over human will also be known in this. Basically subclass knows everything about the parent class. Here parent class is human. Now class professor extends human, in which we have created some variables like int id, float salary, int exp, like it's a variable for giving the expenditure of peoples, like whoever the object, like the name given in the human. So basically we will go and study about it. Now we have created a professor constructor in which string a, string b, int c, int z, float x, int y, string d is there. Here a, b, c should be of human class, so we have provided super a comma b comma c. Now salary is for x, exp equal to y, ed equal to z, dep equals to d. Dep means department. Now we have to provide all the display. So basically we have to also provide name, gender, age. So we have created super dot display. Also the our new variables should be also displayed, like id, salary, experience, dep. So now we have also created a class called CS professor which extends professor. So basically in which we have created a variable name SPCL, that is string. In which we have also created a CS professor in which some constructors are it is a constructor. So in string a, string b, int c, int z, float x, int y, string b and string e. So basically till d, string d, these are all from above classes. So we have to inherit it. So we have created a super abcd, abc, x, z, x, y, d, and also we have to give another variable, that is SPCL equal to e. Now we have to display it. So we have created super dot display. This display will go to professor, and here also some display, super dot display is there, so it will go to human class. So both the three display will be coming. Now we have created the main class in which we have given human object and professor object and CS object. So basically we have created everything, like human object will contains name, gender and age. Professor will contain name, age, name, gender, age, id, salary, expenditure, all. And CS professor will also contain the same objects, including one more, that is special. Okay, now we will go to run this code. here you can see name is coming, gender age, so it is basically human class, and this is from professor class, and this is from CS, right? CS class. So basically exp was experience, and SPCL we have calculated for specialization in which subject, department is CSE, ID is like 112, anything we can give. It's given in main function in the objects that we have created for each classes. Moving on to the next question. Next question says that given the following class, this is a class called cake in which we have created two more subclasses, that is order cake and ready-made cake. So we have to override a calc price for these two classes, and getting some objects to which we can find highest price, and ready-made cakes, how many are there, and also the total price of all types of cakes. So basically we will go to the code. Here you can see we have created a class cake with string name, double rate cake. Also we have created a cake constructor in which string n and double r, which n r will take name and rate. So basically we have created constructor. Now we have to provide a cal price which initially which written 0, 0 because I have created in double, so 0.0 will be there. Now we have created a two string function for name and for returning name and rate. Now we have to also provide highest price, so we have created a high price function in which rate, if rate greater than object rate, then it will return the highest rate, otherwise not. So basically we have created an order class. Order class is like the same subclasses, so which extends the main superclass k, in which new variable has joined, that is weight. And now we have created an order cake constructor in which string x double y inside. Basically string x and double y are from the main class, that is the cake class. So for that we have to give syntax super to inherit all the variables from the superclass, and also we have to provide weight equal to z for the order k class. Now for calculate, we have to also override calculate price function in it, because we need to find the rate. So here rate will be equal to weight into rate, which will return rate. Also same we can see class ready make extends k. So basically this is, we can say that it's a this ready-made cake class is only a subclass of cake class, not the order cake class. So basically what we have did, we have extends cake. So if we have extended it from cake, so we can say that that all the variables that were declared on the cake class will also be called here. All the functions can also be called in it. So basically we have created int qty for quantity. Now we have created ready-made cake constructor in which string x double y and z are there. So basically x y are from super class, that is a cake class. So we have created super x comma y, and qt is y equal to z, that is from the same ready-made class. Now for this we have to also do calculate price, which will be given as rate equal to quantity into rate, return rate. So basically now we have to provide us two string function to this ready-made cake class. So basically what we have done, we have written name, rate and quantity. So basically quantity will be the quantity the user will gonna give. So basically we have created a main function in which we have called a cake. We have stored two order cake as per the given question. We have stored two order cake objects and two ready-made cake objects. So basically from that we need to find highest of highest price. So basically we have created a cake object high, that is new cake none. Initially we have provided it with null values. Now we have to provide the highest price. For we have to create a for loop int I equal to 0, I less than items dot length. Items is basically the our object which is a array type that is stored, like item 0, item 1, 2, 3, like 4 objects are stored. So basically items dot length will be equal to 4 I plus plus. So it will calculate the price for every for every items in the order cake and ready-made cake. Now it will also provide items of I, and also it will also provide high equal to high dot high price. So basically high dot high price is a function that is in cake class. So basically high price will give you the highest price of the cake which is present over there. So if we run this code now, here you can see honey 800, nuts 150, fruit 120, quantity 4, and wine 4200, quantity 6. So most expensive cake is wine. So basically you can see that 4200 is the rate and quantity is available. 6 quantities are wine will be available. So every time if a user comes, this quantity will be changed. Now moving on to the next question. For me is it's income. We have to create an income tax rates as per applicable for the financial year ending March this, and create a Java application to tax calculation service as per the tariff given below. So basically it's a income range tariff plan for men, women and senior citizen for a certain ranges. So basically we have to provide a menu driven format and also runtime polymorphism using inheritance. So basically we will go to the code. So actually what we have to do, we have created a scanner class for importing some scanner objects. Then we have created a class called income tax in which the name, taxpayer, age, annual income are the variables. We have created an income tax constructor. So basically we have provided all the necessary conditions over here. Now we have to find tax. So basically for finding tax we have to give annual income. So according to the question we have created everything. Every if else statement will be there to use this table. So basically what we have to do, if annual income less than equal to 2,50,000, so basically tax will be null. Else if greater than equal to 2,50,000, so man will provide tax 10% and woman and senior provides nil. If annual income is greater than 3 lakh and less than 5 lakh, then man and woman will provide 10% and senior citizen tax will be 5%. Else if annual income greater than 5 lakh and annual income less than 10 lakhs, then man and woman will provide tax of 20% and senior citizen will provide tax of 10%. Same if man and woman, if more than 10 lakhs, then man and woman will pay 30% tax and senior citizen will pay 20% tax. So basically we have to print data. So we have created name, age and annual income, and also find tax to calculate all things. So basically we have created some class called men. So basically class men extends income tax. So basically we have class men is a subclass for income tax, that is a parent class. So basically we have created a tax amount over here, and some variable should be taken from the main class, that is super class. So we have created string super for taxpayer, name, age and annual income. So basically all the things are from the super class only. Now only if we have created for men. So basically if man, we can see for every man we have created every ranges for men over here. So we can see annual income will be this and this for every particular values. Now what we have to do, we have to super dot print data and calculate the tax value. That's it. So basically simple procedure. We have to, for calculating tax, we have to give every ranges for every range values for man. Same we can see that for class women same thing is there, but the values should be different, because we can see for women every ranges values are different. So we can see for calculating tax we have created every tax amount paid by annual income and multiplied with the percentage that is provided in the range values. Now what we have to do, we have to print data for the same. So we have called super.print data, because print data is from the main class, that is the income tax class. So we can see name, age and annual income will print from the print data. So now we will go to the main class, that is we have created a scanner object sc new scanner system.in. We have created because it's a menu driven question, so we have created a do while loop in which system will ask you man, woman and select any options. So if choice is 1, then it will go and calculate the man thing, man's income tax, and if case is 2, then it will provide woman. So now for senior citizen, we can say that senior citizen may be a man and woman. So basically we have created, if age less than 60, then he is a man only, and if greater than 60, then he is a man with senior citizen quality. Also we have seen given case 2 for woman. So basically if less than 60, it's a woman who will pay tax, and if greater than 60, she is a woman who is a senior citizen which will pay tax. By we have called this with i.print data, which will give you every possible values of income tax according to tariff plan. So if now we have created switch case statements. Now if n equal to 1, do you want to continue? Basically now it's a menu driven question. The code, the runtime program will ask you every time, do you want to continue? If yes, then it will again go to the main function. If no, it will stop here. So basically we will run this code. Here you can see man, woman there. So select any option 1. Now enter name, age and annual income. Press enter after each age. So basically give name Richard, age 32, annual income giving 3 lakh, it's 30,000, 3 lakh. So we can see name Richard, age 32, annual income. This tax will be 10%, because we can see Richard is a man, and up to 3 lakh it was 10%. So basically tax will be 10%. Tax amount will be, we have calculated it using in tax amount functions. So basically calculate tax function. Now do you want to continue? Yes, I want to continue it. So it for woman who is a senior citizen, so we will give after 60 years. So name will be Priya, 62 is the age. Annual income will be 4 lakh. So basically we can see name is there Priya, age is 62, annual income 4 lakhs, tax is 5% only, and tax amount will be calculated by calculate price. And do you want to continue? So we can see in the for senior citizen above age for 4 lakh rupees, so this is the range, and 5% only the senior citizen tax. So basically we can see the 5% tax is calculated, and tax amount for the annual income will be 20,000 only. Now do you want to continue? No, the system will end it. So basically the code is right. Thank you.